Now, Stormwatch 12 weather with meteorologist Oliver Smith.
I'll tell you right now, if you want to escape the heat, Cold Beach and Brookings, those are definitely the places to hit in Curry County. 55 right now, even up to the north and south, just cool temperatures along the coast. Inland, we're into the 80s and 90s, so very warm all around the region. 90 for Grants Pass and Medford, 92 in Montague, or even 88 in Lakeview. 84 for Christmas Valley, and Chmolt 86 for Klamath Falls. So Medford is 7 degrees warmer compared to 24 hours ago, but the Oregon coast definitely cooler, ranging from 4 to 12 degrees cooler compared to this time yesterday. So the hot temperature is right over us now. We have a system way offshore. We're going to get a tiny little piece of this energy that you can't see, but we're going to get that piece of energy for tomorrow, and that's going to actually cool temperatures off a little bit west of the Cascades. And when I mean a little bit, I mean we're going to go from closer to 110 like for today to a little bit closer to 100 degrees for tomorrow. So high temperatures, again, getting very close to that 110 mark. We'll continue to see the smoke in the region as well. In fact, here is that smoke forecast. You can see from our fires in Jackson County and into Siskiyou County, the smoke in and around the region. Of course, the air quality very poor over by, say, Eagle Point right now. The wind will pick up out of the northwest later on this afternoon. Not expecting strong winds, but you know, anything above 5 miles an hour technically in this particular sense would be fairly strong. So we'll be looking at about 10 to 15 miles an hour into this afternoon. So that'll push a lot of the smoke into a little bit of Klamath County, but mostly it'll be into southeastern Jackson County and into pretty much all of Siskiyou County for later on today and into tonight. We get to tomorrow morning. The smoke spreads out fairly evenly throughout the region, and then we'll start to see that wind pick up again, kind of like what we're going to be looking at for today. And then we'll start seeing some more smoke east the Cascades and into Siskiyou County as well. So the further away, obviously, you are to the northwest, the less smoke you're going to see. Still have the heat advisory, still have the excessive heat warnings for today and tomorrow and all the way through, well, today and all the way through tomorrow as well. We're still going to be looking at record highs for today. Medford, Klamath Falls, Montague, and Mount Shasta City all forecast to break record highs for today. And the records, not all that old per se, but they are very likely going to fall for today. 72 is forecast high for Brookings. They're going to be right around 100 degrees east of the Cascades. Right around between 106 and 110 degrees for Wairika, Medford, and Grants Pass for today. Looking at about 100 down towards Mount Shasta City. We're looking at 50s east of the Cascades and along the Oregon coast. Temperatures, though, just a tiny bit cooler up and down I-5, and 69 for Wairika would be a tiny bit cooler because you were in the low 70s earlier this morning. 67 for Medford. That would be a couple degrees cooler than earlier this morning at 69. So currently we've made 6 straight days of 100 degrees or more, and that's including for today. And all of last year we made 10 days, so it's just been hot. They're very hot throughout this entire stretch. Now there's that system that's going to move to our way to our north, and that's going to shave off some of the high temperature readings for tomorrow. And then we kind of stay close to that 100-degree range for at least several days. And then by the time we get closer towards, say, the 15th, all the way out through the 20th, then we'll start getting a little bit more of a slight onshore flow to where temperatures will get a little bit cooler. Still not really cool because 95 to 100 is by no means cool, but it's definitely a lot more manageable. So here's our forecast for the Oregon coast into the 70s for today, 80s for tomorrow and Thursday, cooling off a little bit more, especially once we get towards Sunday by the weekend. For Northern California, again, very hot temperatures. You won't notice much of a temperature change with this weak little system moving through. Just comes down a couple of degrees, but very hot all the way through Sunday, maybe a tiny bit cooler by Monday. Klamath Basin right around 100 degrees for the next several days. There could be a few showers possible on Saturday and Sunday. It's a pretty weak system, so we'll keep an eye on that. For the Cascades, same kind of scenario. Maybe a few showers possible this weekend, but otherwise temperatures cooling tomorrow into the 80s and then overnight lows into the 50s. And the Rogue Valley will stay dry for the next several days. Again, hot today. A little bit cooler, we get closer to 100 degrees on Thursday. That's going to feel better, and then temperatures staying around 100 degrees through the weekend.